there's not enough hours in the day, I tell you. I don't know how some people do it. Hi dishies, I thought I would make another video because I have some little Christmas smalls, I guess you would call them. My family did come home, they're in and out, the neighbors' dogs are barking, my dogs are barking, so it's not the relaxing, you know, holiday loveliness I was hoping for. But I do want to share these things for you because I think I like a lot of them, and I think you will too. I'll start with this. I got this while Alicia was here, and I think I paid $1 or so for this bag of handmade, I think they're handmade ornaments. These reminded me of when I was little. This one has an M on it. There's a girl with the little calico print. This, I would have put the handle up here so the bow would be right side up, but it's this way. Could it be easily changed? Candy cane. And this Christmas tree is marked made in Thailand. Doesn't really match the calico ones. Look how cute this little dove is. And then the rest are just little circular ornaments. You can see them in there. Oops. Love the colors. Stripes, dots with green stripes, green and red stripes. That one is the same. Anyhow, you get the idea. So there's, I don't know, a dozen or more of those. Yeah, so those I think are listed or will be listed in my shop. Oh, I want to show you something. This is something I got last year. I can't remember where I found it. And it was before I had a YouTube channel. I might have got it at the Tip. And Kim, I think you asked me about the Tip. They have been closed down since lockdown in March and have not reopened their little shop. It's not vintage, but it's done in a vintage style. And when I looked it up, it's called Mummert Studio, M-U-M-M-E-R-T, and the artist or the owner, the designer, whoever owned the company makes these signs. I think is still in business, but yeah, they're all unique. I think there's no two that are alike. They're not vintage, but they're in a vintage style, and I've used it for a backdrop, for photographing different things, and I love it. I've hung little hooks across it, and you can hang, it's good for displaying or photographing. You can hang different ornaments from it, but I just love that, and I've been wanting to share that with you because I thought you would all enjoy that. Isn't that cute? Yeah, so while I'm holding up these, I got these at NCI, probably for less than $1 for 2 of them. There's some little vintage aluminum bells, red and green. One has the clapper in it, one doesn't. I got these there also when I found those bells, and I found these, I think, when I got the mercury glass candles. So that's in my collab video. If you haven't seen that, it's kind of part 1 to this, so please go check it out. These are some vintage pine cone sprigs, and they're sprayed with gold at the end. I think I did show you these. And they have a little, the ends you can see were wrapped in brown, almost like a pipe cleaner or chenille stick. Yeah, they're really cool. They're heavy. So I love kitschy little stuff like that. Do you? I use it in my displays. This I also got, I think I got this at one of the charity shops. It's just a little vintage fruit ornament. He was in a bag with some other ornaments. I'll show you what else was in that bag. I am just a sucker for this plastic. I love the way it sounds. So he's a little snowman, obviously. I don't think there were any markings on him. He was missing his cane. Is it a cane? Is that what he's holding? So I just made one out of a pipe cleaner. Yep. And also in that bag was this vintage ornament. And I'll tell you what it says. I looked these up online. I guess they're fairly collectible. Might be of a similar age to my little wax angel that I've shown you. You'll probably see her again before the season's up. I love her. I absolutely love her. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I'll insert a picture here. I'm sure you're tired of looking at her. I love her. I just think she's great. This is called Angels of All Nations by Raymond Bolton, Handmade, Sweden. And when I looked it up, I saw others that were different countries. So I don't know what country Raymond Bolton was from, or if they were all made, where they were all made, but apparently there were different nationalities. They have little clay terracotta faces, and I don't know, I see them selling for, we'll just say, more than I would pay. So this little guy, there were some other things I didn't keep, and these other things I'm going to show you were all in a bag for, you know, a couple bucks. He was in there. He's a little felt made in Japan Santa. He has a cute little face. He's just, you know, just like a little foam face there. And he says made in Japan on the bottom. Great condition. He's got a little chenille tree there. And that hard plastic, this is a nightlight. And I really liked him. He's probably not quite as old as the others. I'm not too sure. He kind of clips onto the switch here. Plug him in. He says made in the USA, Eagle on him. Not sure you'd be able to see it. He works. And he's either for sale or he will be for sale. She was in there too. I really like her. I think she's so pretty. She's a little bisque birdie. I think I showed her on Instagram. I just thought she had the sweetest face. And she's got a clip, so you can put her on your tree. Yeah, I guess you could put her over a light. She's kind of big enough that you could put her over a light. She doesn't have any markings, so I don't know where she was made. This guy, I got him at the tip a couple years ago. He looks old to me. If you know, I want you to tell me. That's why I'm showing you. I just think he's so neat. He's a snowman. He's glass. He's a little bit glittery. He just has a little bit of a, as my young special needs son would say, his face looks about 100 years old. He's obsessed with 100 years old. There's no mark on him. He didn't have his hanger cap. You can see that he's kind of mercury or glass inside. Yeah, isn't he neat? I might have shown you this last year, but when I took it out in my Christmas items again, I re-enjoyed it. So maybe you would re-enjoy it. This is a vintage salt shaker. There's a stopper in the bottom. You can see the openings there, and someone's just taken a string, but what a clever idea for the odd little salt or pepper shaker that you have. So they just put the string in there up through the holes, and ta-da! Isn't that adorable? It's so cute. Maybe we should try that. This is so cool. This was only, I think, $1. The original price was $2.69. And you can see it was suggested retail $2.99. I think I looked it up and it was $19.93. It's a honeycomb. It's never been used, other than me taking him out of the package. He's that Father Christmas style. His little stickies are untouched, so you could use him. Yeah, isn't he pretty? Yeah. And he's for sale. And these, I showed these on Instagram. These are so cool. There were 3 of them. They're package tags, and they're large. They're about 7 or 8 inches high, I think. Somebody made these. Well, I guess somebody made everything, but I would wager these were handmade by a crafter or an artist. They're so cool. They're articulated. And the pieces on them don't look particularly new, so I really don't know. This one has a little paper tag. You can see the little, what are those called? Brads, where the little nail pokes through, and then the little arms open up to keep it in place. Santa heads, look at the back. Isn't it cool? I love these. There were 3. I gave one to Alicia. I think they look great the way they're packaged in these with the black paper. This one says Bonne Année, which I think means Happy New Year in French. Look at, what do you think of that? Isn't that cool? Oh, you artistic types, you know you can make things like this. I think these are phenomenal. But I think they're really wonderful. And yeah, I think that's it of my, you know, little bitty smalls haul. Let me show you this before I close. I found this at Goodwill. Oh no, I found it at the Salvation Army, which hasn't had much of anything lately. And it's got these cool little stars on it. I think it's older. It's a sewing box. The latch. There was some kind of decal you can see that was here. So I may put something there. I think I may, actually it's great for storing these little extra ornaments. So I may put something in there. I mean, I may put something in front, something Christmassy. So I just have some things stored in there. But you can see, you know, you put your threads and things there. It's very pretty, and I really like it. And it was only $3. Thanks for hanging out with me again. The dogs didn't bark and my family didn't come home, but that will all be happening shortly. So I hope everyone is doing really well and staying safe and ready for happy holidays, however they're gonna do it. I can't tell you how much I appreciate you watching my videos. I can't believe that anyone would want to see what I found at thrift stores, but I like to see what you found and can't wait to watch your videos and read your comments. It's a lot of fun, a lot of fun. So I appreciate everyone. Happy holidays. Ta.